Howdy folks, this is Zelgrax and welcome to Rimworld, playing the new royalty DLC. Rimworld is currently the game I have the most hours in on Steam, 500 and nearly 600 I think now. I do have a few mods activated, pause to view at your leisure, just to most of it's quality of life stuff. And let's go ahead and get something started. Now, I hate insects, first of all. So I have this created here, which is exactly the same as Crash Landed, but with infestation disabled. Now, if I do deep drilling, that can still activate bugs. So I'm going to go with that one, because I'm awesome. I also like to enjoy the game slowly and gently. So Cassandra Classic and Medium is where we'll be going. We will reload anytime, just in case something goes catastrophically wrong. Please ignore the cats in the background. We will go with Zelgrax as our seed. Everything else is fine. I don't need a whole world. Oh, it even shows you the mods. That's new. Didn't used to do that. I've played maybe, I don't know, 3-4 hours with the new content, and already a big fan. I will be leaning heavily into the royalty stuff, trying to get as much royal favor as possible, because that seems like fun. I like the idea of having an overbearing jerk. So let's find somewhere to settle down, shall we? I do want some hills, maybe mountains, like to be on a road. Ideal place might be a road and a river, just because roads and rivers are fun, but trying to find road, river, and mountains could be tricky. I mean, we have road and river here, but again, road, river, that's a flat. That's no good. I do not want flat. It's nice to have somewhere to retreat back to, you know? I'm not planning on doing, I'm not planning on bunkering necessarily. I've done that before, and it's fun, but obviously it does reduce the challenge somewhat. Yeah, it's all flat too, where the road cuts through. I know what I want could exist. The main reason for the road is just I want to. I mean, being near the road would be fine too. Like one tile away would be acceptable. But if and when we need to go places, I don't want to spend 3 days hiking through mountains. That's no fun. Excellent quality content right here. You know what? Might just go here. Marble slate limestone. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Year-round growing is nice. Temperature range is not too hot, not too cold. That's good. We've got the river, and we're right next to a road. I mean, there's not a lot nearby. If we look at the factions, we have the Exodus Empire. That's our royals. You know what? No, I want to be closer to them. And then the purple is the Civil Outlander Union. It would be nice to be near them as well, actually. So we're going to be close to. So somewhere in this region would be good. We've got purple and Empire. Can't be too close to them, otherwise they'll get cranky pants. That seems risky. It's going to be a little dry. Okay, I think we're going to try this. Unless we get an error for being too close to this camp. We do not. Okay. So, team is very important, obviously. I'm going to look down at the skills here, make sure we've got something good for everything. Big fan of having a very good researcher. This first person is useless. Absolutely awful. Will not be staying. almost no skills, and terrible, which is gold. No, also not really very useful. I can't have someone in my first 3 incapable of violence. Can't have. No, you need to be able to do things. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Okay, I don't mind having no social, that's fine. The scar is going to be annoying. Animals, plants, and medical is useful, but other than that, kind of bleh. And a slow learner on top of that? No. 75. And incapable of half of the things. Okay, this one's interesting. Pretty poor stats, apart from social and intellectual. Slow learner again, not great. Lazy, also not great. What was that? Work speed reduction. However, having good social is useful for recruiting people, and intellectual at 8 is fantastic. So, we're not going to go with Hotaru. We got female. So I'm a big bird fan. I'm gonna delve into some bird things here. Let's see. I think specifically I'm a fan of birds of prey. Just gonna go with that's not how you spell. Okay, first one done. In the bank. What do we got here? So right now, all I have covered is social and intellectual, and social is not even a required team skill according to one of those things. So that's disconcerting. Hero get mining and construction. Melee I'm not too worried about. I don't typically do much hand to hand. It doesn't give me enough skills I need. This gives me construction doubles up, so no. What on earth? Has a venom talent? Incapable of intellectual and artistic. That's not a problem. Construction and cooking is useful. Can shoot. Can I go with this one? This guy's kind of chunky. We are gonna call him. Because of his hair. Okay. So I now need mining and plants and medical. So we're gonna roll a bit here until we get someone who can really fill that void. This person's pretty good here, but 3 plants is scary. I don't think that's high enough. And only 4 doctor in the team is bad too. Oh, okay, hold on. Nope. We only have 2 medical. That's no good. Nope. 11 crafting is lovely. 14 mining. Wow. Psychically hypersensitive and too smart. Not a good combination. This one has a prosthetic leg already. Okay. No good for us though. Well. Can is not for us, I'm afraid. Speaking as a fellow asthmatic, I'd love to have you on board, but no. All I want is someone perfect. Is that so much to ask for? Oh, this might be the one. Got a lot of passion over here. We'd have 2. You know what? We could get rid of Peregrine at this point. We have social covered. We have intellectual covered. This might be my new Peregrine Falcon actually, because this is this might be our most valuable asset right here. now I can just focus on getting a shooting miner. A shooting miner. 89 years old with dementia and bad back. What's been nice ago? A shooting. Any second now it's going to happen. Okay, so Martin here is the lover of Peregrine. I might be able to work with this, you know. Has shooting passion, so that would quickly bump up if I put him on hunting. Good mining, good construction. Melee's not bad. Excellent planting. Would become my #1 planter. More social again. Yeah, okay. And we are, because of the there's obviously a connection there with Peregrine. I'm going to go with Gerfol. I'm not going to worry about these ones over here. They may jump into the game later, but it's not important. We have a leg scar, which I'm sure will cause me some problem at some point. Let's jump in. Alrighty, here we go. So, for those who haven't played, I'm not going to do this like a tutorial run through, so most people will be familiar with it. But the three of you awake in your crypt to sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on an unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay, so immediately we pause and we take stock. A couple of features that were added. This one lets you know where you can't build. I can build everywhere on this landscape. Lovely. And this tool, Toggle Fertility Overlay, lets you know at a glance where your good growing ground is. Now, the sharp-eyed of you might notice the bright green is not in the middle. We have a really nice patch down here. Big patch over here. A little bit in the middle much. Is that just all steel? Wow, that's nice. I think we're going to have to build around this area here. Looks like we have an ancient danger over here. That's something to look forward to later. I don't want to build in the corners. It's just too risky. Likewise, this side. You need time to prepare for raids, and you can't very well prepare for a raid if it starts on top of you. So that's why we're not going to farm there. We will farm in the middle here. So we're going to probably nestle into this little area here and kind of build out. I don't mind keeping my farms relatively unprotected. One thing I do like is that you can unforbid everything here. Okay, let's go ahead and equip some gear. Who's my... Let's manual priorities. So, for now we'll go 2 on bed rest. Can everyone warden? Actually, don't mind that. No one's going to be animal handling right now. You are absolutely my cook. For now, you can both cook. In fact, so the way I do cooking, I will assign all of them, but then I'll only have a job set to one person. That way, butchering is done by everybody and is done quickly. Gur is going to be my my main hunter. And as such, Gur will take the rifle. And then Eagle can take the revolver. Peregrine can take the knife, and as such, the flak vest. And in fact, the helmet as well. We need to protect Peregrine if they're going to be equipped with nothing. Alright. That's convenient. Look, they've very kindly given us a table. And silver. Wow. There's all sorts here. Now, there's a lot more ruins since the update. So we have some random sarcophagi that are empty. Worth checking. We have some steel urns. That's some useful tools here. Let's see what wildlife we have available. Camels, ostriches, and ewes. Good stuff. Okay, that's a nice selection. Some good meat available. Ooh. This is one of the new features as well. A tall, thick slab with engravings on the sides. Steels have been used since ancient times to memorialize individuals, battles, and other important events. So, I mean, I'm going to deconstruct this one, but we'll probably be building our own at some stage. We have a large block of jade there. More ruins down here. We'll take all of that apart later too. Ooh, there's gold in them there hills. That's very good news. Gold will be necessary later. What would be great is if we just stumbled across some Castile right about now. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think we have the makings of a very good start here. What we are going to do... I'll tell you what, we don't have a lot of these trees. So wood is probably going to be a bit of a bottleneck for us. Let's go ahead and just set up a big stockpile zone down here. And for now, we're just getting to bring everything over. Looks like Eagle's got some summoning sickness. So everyone should be. Never repairing myself off that because I claimed them. Let me remove these from the home zone and reset them. So then we'll go back to hauling. And we'll go ahead and, even though wood is a little light, we can always take this down later. We just need to secure things, so someone will go ahead and build. Everyone has pretty decent construction, so we'll get that done. And that actually seems like a reasonable place to put in our first cut. And as they go ahead and get everything established, we now have a safe place to keep our food. Oh, and we have an Arctic fox. Where better to have an Arctic fox than the desert? Hey, at least he's trainable. Windsor will not do though. I'll think about what to call it. Come back. I actually used to live in Windsor, but I don't think I'm going to have a fox. So I'll do some thinking and come up with something a little bit better. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give the video a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you again soon.